My life is just in the service of people like Jeff.
Arj, I'm Jeff.
It's now your life.
What happened to Jeff?
Is there any update on the Huevos Ranch?
Gabriel, why did you do this?
I tried to show...
Sometimes in life, luck doesn't knock. It crashes through the door when you least expect it. And in Good Fortune 2025, that crash might come with explosions, unexpected twists, and a dose of chaotic comedy that leaves audiences questioning whether fate is a blessing or a curse. Imagine waking up one day thinking everything is finally going your way, only to discover the universe has other, far more absurd plans. That's the wild ride. Good Fortune promises a movie cloaked in mystery, carried by star power, and driven by a premise that feels both hilarious and oddly relatable in today's unpredictable world. Set to release in 2025, Good Fortune is directed by the ever-evolving, genre-bending Paul Feig, best known for his work on Bridesmaids, Spy, and Ghostbusters 2016. Produced under the Amazon MGM Studios banner, this action comedy stars two comedic titans, the unstoppable Keanu Reeves and the razor-sharp alongside them. Saturday Night Live legend Will Ferrell joins the ensemble, promising to inject his signature absurdity and timing into a film that already looks like a tightly packed firecracker of energy. While the exact runtime is yet to be confirmed, insiders suggest it will fall into the 100 to 110-minute range, just enough time for things to spiral completely out of control. Genre-wise, Good Fortune is being pitched as an action comedy with fantasy elements, blending outrageous stunts with a spiritual or supernatural twist that adds layers beyond the usual buddy comedy formula. The official plot is still under wraps, but early teasers and descriptions hint at a hilariously bizarre journey involving destiny, divine intervention, and some very unlucky decisions. From what we know so far, Awkwafina plays a struggling woman stuck in a dead-end job and even worse life circumstances. But when she makes a desperate plea for divine help, things start to shift, just not in the way she hoped. Enter Keanu Reeves, playing a godlike figure who may or may not be responsible for guiding her path or ruining it. Add Will Ferrell into the mix as a possibly rival deity, guardian, or spiritual wildcard, and you've got the recipe for a cosmic collision that spirals into total comedic mayhem now. Let's talk about that teaser trailer because it says a lot without saying too much. It opens with Awkwafina standing at a convenience store lottery machine, looking completely defeated. The world around her feels gray and heavy, a visual metaphor for the weight she carries. She mutters a prayer under her breath, asking for anything to change. Suddenly, the wind kicks up. Lights flicker, a motorcycle roars in. Cut to Keanu Reeves wearing flowing white robes, aviator sunglasses, and riding a flaming Harley-Davidson, appearing as if he's just returned from Olympus and a rock concert. The contrast is jarring, hilarious, and oddly magnetic. "You called for help," he says, voice low, almost celestial. "Be careful what you wish for." That one line sets the tone. This isn't just about getting what you want, it's about realizing what it costs when you do. The trailer shifts gears fast. We see quick-cut sequences of surreal events. Awkwafina suddenly rich and successful, surrounded by media, fans, and chaos. Then shots of her being chased by assassins, accidentally summoning fireballs. And at one point, battling what appears to be a demonic piñata. Yes, seriously. Will Ferrell pops in midway, floating in midair with a sparkly toga and an exaggerated grin. "She's my responsibility now," he declares, unleashing glittery lightning from his fingertips like an over-caffeinated Zeus. The tone walks the fine line between The Good Place, Bruce Almighty, and Everything Everywhere All at Once. Offbeat, spiritual, and totally unpredictable. Yet, beneath the comedy, there's an emotional thread. You feel for Awkwafina's character. This is someone desperate for change, not realizing how wild that change might be. Fans are already buzzing about the casting. Keanu Reeves, often seen as the action hero or philosophical loner, stepping into a comedic god figure role is something fresh, and according to early buzz from test screenings, he delivers. Awkwafina, meanwhile, brings her natural wit and grounded sarcasm to a role that's both over the top and deeply human. It's her reactions to the insanity that anchor the film. And Will Ferrell, he's chaos incarnate, and fans are thrilled to see him let loose again after his recent return to big screen comedy. Social media is flooded with memes, speculation, and screen grabs, especially of Keanu's costume, which fans have dubbed Goth Zeus meets John Wick. Now, let's talk theories. With all the divine comedy on display, could there be a deeper message hidden beneath the laughs? The film seems to be asking, what is good fortune really? Is it success, power, love, or just inner peace? There's also speculation that Keanu and Farrell represent opposing cosmic forces, maybe not good and evil exactly. But perhaps chaos and order. Could Awkwafina be caught in a battle between them? Some fans even think there's a twist coming, where she ends up becoming a godlike figure herself, rewriting the rules of fate. And while the movie isn't part of an existing franchise, insiders suggest that if Good Fortune is successful, we might see a spiritual sequel or even a small multiverse-style expansion of this unique comedic universe. Visually, we're expecting slick, polished production with surreal set pieces and bold color palettes. Think dreamy afterlife clubs, floating temples, and physical comedy that bends reality. Given Paul Feig's style and Amazon MGM's backing, the budget is likely substantial, though still smaller than a Marvel-sized blockbuster. That said, its strength doesn't lie in spectacle alone. It's in the chemistry of its cast, the weird but meaningful story, and the existential laughs that sneak up on you when you least expect it. So, is the hype real? Honestly, it might be, with the perfect blend of comedy, chaos, and cosmic charm. Good Fortune looks like a surprise gem, the kind of film that plays well on streaming and in theaters, offering a little bit of something for everyone. Whether you're in it for Keanu's glorious comedic transformation, Awkwafina's heartfelt journey, or Will Ferrell's glitter-fueled antics, this movie might just be the shot of joyful absurdity we all need in 20 to 5. But now it's your turn. What do you think? Is Good Fortune going to be the next cult hit, or just a quirky comedy with a big cast? Are you excited to see Keanu let loose and get weird? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more deep dive movie previews, and ring that bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming reviews. Until next time, may your fortune be good and your popcorn never burn.